How's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having an amazing day. Now, this is the first time, the official video, besides obviously the room tour video, that we are using this background. I hope it looks good. I'm playing around with the exposure now that there's nothing blocking my window. There's a little bit more light in my room, so I'm just trying to play with it. My last video, it was way overexposed, but hopefully it's all good now. But today, it is that time of the month. It is almost the end of September and the beginning of October, which means a shit ton of new manga are coming out. So today I want to talk about them with y'all and tell you the volumes and the release dates for said volumes that are coming out this month. The ones that are in major priority. I'm not going to name every single one, but I am going to name the big ones that are coming out that I know a huge majority of people are very excited for. Before I start this video, if you're all interested in more manga content like this, be sure to go down, hit that subscribe button. Also, join the Discord, link is in the bio. Also, I would like to do a Q&A, so if you want to go over to my Instagram, there will be a poll or questions that you guys can enter in on my Instagram story. So feel free, if you'd like to be in a YouTube video, please go down, click on the Instagram and put your question in the story, and I'll be sure to talk about it whenever the time comes. But yeah, let's just start talking about some brand new manga, shall we? As always, I have them on my phone, so without further ado, let's just start. So first, we're gonna go as usual from publisher, Viz, 7 Seas, Yen Press, Kodansha, Square Enix, and then Vertical. So we're gonna start with the biggest, always the biggest printing company, Viz. First, we have Dr. Stone, Volume 23. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I got this I already have this volume, and it's the 20th of September. I don't technically have it, but I ordered it, and it's waiting for pickup in my local Indigo, so I'm gonna go get that probably literally after this video, or in a couple hours. But I'm very excited. Dr. Stone is in my top 5, maybe even my top 3 manga of all time, so I'm very excited to experience more of this series. There are only going to be 3 more volumes after this series, which is kind of sad, but what can you do, right? And then we have My Hero Academia Volume 32. People complain about this cover considering Deku's slapped right in the middle of it, but I think it is really nice. That really doesn't bother me. I love the purple. Also, we have a fucking baddie on the screen. And then this also officially starts the post-war arc. I guess that's what you want to call it. The vigilante arc, if you want to call it, yada yada yada. So I'm very excited for you guys to experience that arc and give it a shot and enjoy probably the best My Hero has ever been. And then we have Dandadan Volume 1, a brand new series that a lot of people are hyping up that I know is really good to a lot of people. So I'm very excited. I am absolutely going to pick this up. Obviously, the covers are fire as well, so I obviously want to add them to my collection. But yeah, I know nothing about it. Apparently, the art's really good for a weekly series, and everything about it is just really enjoyable. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I've heard nothing about it, but I'm just excited to experience it. A brand new manga that I am just excited to pick up. And then we have Kaiju No. 8, Volume 4. I say this every time I talk about it. It is a jack of all trades, but a master of none. It doesn't do one thing in specific amazing. It just does everything well, if you know what I mean. I love it. It's a great series. It's a super classic shonen, so if you're looking for anything like that, definitely go pick up Kaiju No. 8. I actually got my boy to buy his first volume of manga, which was Kaiju No. 8, and he loves it so far. So if you are new to manga and you're looking for a good classic recommendation, go for Kaiju No. 8. And then we have a series I'm absolutely not going to pick up, but I know a lot of you fans are going to, and that is Komi Can't Communicate Volume 21. I've bitched and whined about this series for I don't know how long, so I'm definitely not going to pick this up. I might make a whole video on why I dislike it, but I digress. You guys are obviously excited for it. I'm not, but and then we have Sakamoto Days Volume 4, a volume I'm very excited for. We're getting closer to the parts that I haven't read yet. I've read about 50-ish chapters online, so I'm excited to see where the series goes after what I've read. So far the series is phenomenal. I've read the first 3 volumes physically, and I can say it's a great manga. I love it so much. People have mixed feelings on it, but I love it through and through. It is such a phenomenal manga. It's just so good. And then we have Drip Drip. It's a one-shot by the creator of, I believe, Beastars. So I'm excited to see her other works, his or her other works. I believe it's a she. I could be completely wrong, though. To see their other work But yeah, I know nothing about it. I heard mixed things about it. The people say it's good, but other people say it's terrible. Yada yada yada. But I've heard it's okay, so I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. I want to add it to my one-shot collection because I don't really have many one-shots. And then we have Friren Volume 6. I've never read Friren. I'm not really interested. I don't know, just the covers and the spines don't really intrigue me. I really haven't heard anything about the story, but I'm not really interested. I don't know, like, there's no real reason why I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. It just seems like a series I wouldn't necessarily enjoy, if you know what I mean. Like, it looks okay to me, but I know you Friren fans are very excited for said volume, so there you go. And then we have another new series, Mission Yozakura Family Volume 1. Now, I've heard by a lot of people that also read this online that it is a great manga. I've heard someone compare it to, like, Nisekoi in a way that two people that don't want to be together end up together to keep the family ties together. And I've heard it's really good, so I'm excited. Again, it's a series I know nothing about, but I again, I'm very excited to experience it and just see where it goes. I'm definitely going to give the first volume a shot, maybe make a review on it, even though reviews don't do too well. But I digress. And then we have an official box set that was announced a couple months ago, and that is the first box set of My Hero Academia. Now, I believe this is volume 1 to 20, if I am correct. If I'm correct on that, I could be completely wrong. If you haven't bought My Hero, I don't know what you're doing, but this is your prime chance. I remember a while ago, the My Hero box set was like on sale before it even came out for like $100 or 120 USD, which is very, very, very surprising that it's already on sale when it hasn't even come out yet. But I digress. If you haven't picked up My Hero, it is a manga and anime that holds a very special place in my heart. I'm not one of those My Hero, like, oh, I ship Bakugo and Deku. That's not me. I just enjoy the series. The OST always gives me some nostalgia every time I hear it. It was one of my first animes, one of my first shonen animes, so I'm just very excited for the box set to come out. I'm not gonna buy it, because I already own the manga, and I don't feel like selling it to buy the box set. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the box set. If you haven't bought My Hero, please plan on buying the box set, because I'll tell you, it doesn't disappoint. And then we have Record of Ragnarok Volume 4, and I believe either 3 or 4 is the end of the anime, so one, you shouldn't be watching the anime. It's doing such a disservice. But anyways, if you did somehow, some way liked the manga or the anime, definitely go pick up the manga. I've read the manga. I really wasn't too invested to it. It was a fucking great manga. I just wasn't feeling it at the time. Maybe I should pick it back up. But the fights are amazing. The art's fucking fantastic, and the action's amazing. But yeah, definitely if you like a really nitty-gritty, like, just really, like, fisticuffs brawl battle manga, or like tournament arc manga, it's basically a whole tournament arc, then definitely go pick up Record of Ragnarok Volume 4. And then we have Undead Unluck Volume 9. We're close to the double digits already. It feels like the first volume literally just came out, but I digress. Undead Unluck fans love this manga. I have yet to give it a shot. I see the first volume, but I don't know, there's something in me that hesitates to buy this volume, but hopefully one day I can give it a shot and see what's good. You know what I'm saying? But again, Volume 9's coming out. I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully I can indulge in this series sometime soon. And then we have a Junji Ito manga, Black Paradox Volume 1, or it's only one volume, it's a one-shot, or like a thick Junji Ito manga like they always are. I'm not a huge Junji Ito fan. I wasn't a huge fan of Uzumaki whatsoever. I was a fan with it at first because it was fresh and new to me, but after I got like halfway, 3/4 of the way through, I started to get really bored and just wanted to finish the volume. So I'm definitely not going to pick it up. I'm not a huge fan of Junji Ito's work. This story always falls short for me when it comes to Junji Ito's work, so if you want cool art and don't care about the story, then go buy his manga. But if you care about a nice a visually horrifying story, then don't buy it. Go read Summertime Rendering and stuff like that. I'm not a fan of his work. But that's it for Viz. Let's move on to 7 Seas. Alright, so first we have Kemono Jihen Volume 2. I just read the first volume about a week or two ago. It was a very good first volume. It definitely set up some mystery aspects. It established characters. It set up a plot, which I am very excited for, to see where it goes and see what it does. It definitely has potential to be a very, very, very enjoyable manga. Now I know the homeboy Jake the Pog loves this manga and anime, so I'm excited to indulge in this manga more and see what happens. If you guys are interested in this series, definitely go pick it up. It's only 2 volumes. I mean, volume 2 is going to come out, so it's not that much of a commitment. So if you want to try it, test it out, go for it. I definitely recommend it. It's a good mystery manga. It's definitely a good mystery manga, and it's a good manga. That's not much I can say after only reading 1 volume, but it's a decent, good read. Then we have The Duke of Death and His Maid, Volume 3. I've been picking up this manga ever since Volume 1 came out, and I love it. I think it's a great manga. It's a little raunchy, a little ecchi, but it is super wholesome. It's super sweet. The MC is such a nice dude. He's so wholesome. He's so cute. Like, all that stuff for someone who can literally kill you with a single touch. But it's still a great manga. I definitely do enjoy it a lot. I'm excited to see where it goes and see what happens. I'm surprised 3 volumes is already out. I remember picking up the first volume. But yeah, and then we have The Girl from the Other Side, Volume 4 to 6, the second omnibus. Now, I believe there's only going to be 3 omnibuses, because I'm pretty sure that covers the entire manga, or 3.5, whatever. I have yet to read this. I want to buy the first hardcover, but it's 65 Canadian dollars, which I don't really have the money or commitment for right now. But I've heard it's really good, so I'm really excited to see where it goes and just see what happens. And then we have the Idaten Deities Only No Peace Volume 3. I am a huge fan of this anime. It was very good. The opening's a fucking slapper. It's all around just a amazing anime. If you want something nice with some really gritty action, the color palette looks a little bright, but don't let that distract you from just how gruesome this manga is. There is some nudity, but they do censor it. In the manga, they don't censor it. So beware. I'm surprised it's not wrapped. If you do like nitty-gritty like action manga, then definitely go pick up this manga. It's a really interesting concept. It's also by the same artist as Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, so if you like his work and like his art, then definitely go check out this manga as well. And then we have Momo the Blood Taker Volume 2. Now, I have Volume 1, I have yet to read it, but I am oh so excited for Volume 2, just because every volume is going to have interchanging colors with the covers and the spines. I am so excited. Apparently Volume 2 is green, Volume 3 is yellow, or I could have that switched around. But yeah, I'm just oh so excited for Volume 2 to come out. I have yet to read my Volume 1 like I just said, but I've heard it's really good. The art looks great, so I'm excited to indulge in this series and just see what happens and see if it's something I dig. Okay, so from Yen Press, we have Chained Soldier or Matoseki no Slave, Volume 2. I've read the first volume and I've read about 80 chapters online. I love this manga. I think it's great. If you think Volume 1 was raunchy and you couldn't handle it, definitely don't read more of this series. But if you're a naughty like me, then definitely go pick up Volume 2 and give it a shot, because this manga gets wild. Like, you thought that was bad. Yeah, they just show straight titties sometimes. So just be cautious. Also, if you're under the age of 18 or whatever the legal age of consent is where you live, don't buy this manga. Because, you know, I don't want to be a bad person and recommend it to kids under the age, but yeah, I digress. I didn't tell you to buy it, alright? If you are underage, I didn't tell you. Don't look at me in any way that if you did buy it and you're underage, I have nothing to do with you. And then we have Totally Bound Hanako-Kun Volume 16. A lot of people know this series and love it. I watched the anime, I never finished it, but it was not bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best I've ever read. It was still an enjoyable series, but yeah, we'll just have to see if I'll ever pick up this series again. And then we have Yowamushi Pedal Volume 21. I keep thinking the series is over, but it's not. it's not. I don't know why I keep thinking it's over, but I guess it's because it's been circulating for a very long time, and a lot of people are just picking it up in bulk, so my precognition is like, okay, they're just might be collecting because it's over, and it's just a series that's you don't have to rush with, but apparently it's still coming out, which is very surprising to me. And the 4th season, or was it 5th season, is coming out this season, and that's pretty much for Yen Press. Yen Press really doesn't have that many stacked lineups. They choose quality over quantity, which I very much like and respect. That's really it. And then for Kodansha, we have Grand Blue Dreaming Volume 17. I own all of Grand Blue, so I'm definitely going to pick up Volume 17 when that comes out. It's the definition of a comedy manga. It is the perfect comedy manga. If you are a college student and you want to relate to a manga in not a depressing sadness way, but in a oh my god, that's the life kind of way, and you know, just college life way, then definitely go check out this manga. It's just about teenagers or young adults spending their lives drinking and scuba diving and just having fun at the age they are. And it's a great manga. It is so much fun. It is really funny. I'm really excited to see where this manga goes. And it's just a really great read. I really like it a lot. Then we have Rent a Girlfriend Volume 14. Now, if you're degenerate like me, you're really only reading this for the women, which is what I'm reading it for, the really hot women. Oh, I can't believe I've been recording for 20 minutes with that kind of mic setting on. I apologize. But I read it because the covers are beautiful and the women are hot. Don't hate me, all right? It's just how I roll. It's just how I work. So if you got a problem with that, square up, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm kidding. Something I am 120% gonna pick up the day or even before it comes out. That is Blue Lock Volume 3. It makes me so happy that so many of you are enjoying this phenomenal manga, and it really warms my heart hearing all of you guys, you know, thank me. I know I got the homegirl HVL obsessed with this manga, so it makes me very happy that there are a lot of people who haven't read this series before pick it up and give it a shot. It's one of my favorites, or my all-time favorite for a reason. So if you're looking for a sports manga that doesn't really exude like the sports vibe and you want something really gritty and mature, then definitely go with Blue Lock. It's nothing like Haikyuu or Awashi. It is nothing like that. It is something completely different. It has to do with egos, and so when, you know, a bunch of egos clash, a lot of shit happens, and people take a lot of things personally that they really shouldn't. The memes have been going around, the disrespect has been going around, which I try to defend, but I'm only one person, I can't do all that much. But yeah, go pick up Blue Lock, please, I beg you. Alright, so we only have 2 publishers left. Square Enix is coming out with Soul Eater Volume 8, and I know I said this in my last video, but apparently it got pushed back to October. If you're a Soul Eater fan just like me, I'm kind of behind. I need Volume 3, but I can't really find it. So hopefully one day I can find it and read it and catch up, because I love Soul Eater. It is a great, super enjoyable manga. I'm really excited to see where this series goes and just see what happens. And then we have Beauty and the Beast Volume 4. I know for a fact I talked about this last month, but it's coming out this month, hopefully. So if you're interested in any of those 3 manga, definitely go pick it up. And then we have A Man and His Cat Volume 7. I love this series. It is super wholesome. It is super cute. The relationship between human and cat is adorable. It's really real, the way you feel about a certain animal and the kind of love you give off definitely is super real, and dealing with loss, etc., etc. It has a lot of real elements to it. So if you're looking for something super wholesome, super sweet, something that'll make you awe, then definitely go read this manga. It is super cute. It is so wholesome. And then from Vertical, we have Bakemonogatari Volume 16. People love Bakemonogatari. I love Bakemonogatari. I've only read about 6 volumes of the manga. I was only really reading it for Kizumonogatari, but I kind of stopped because I really wasn't interested and I had more priority. So hopefully in the future I could read more. Oh great, definitely has some of the best art right now, and it's just amazing. So I believe Kizu finished it a couple volumes ago, or just a volume or 2 ago. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really caught up, and I'm pretty sure the manga ended. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. And then we have Sensei's Pious Live Volume 4, and I know I talked about this in my last video as well, but this also got pushed back to October. So again, I'm talking about it because obviously I'm going to when it's coming out this month. So I've heard it's super dark and the ending wasn't that good, but hopefully in the future I can give it a shot and just see what it gives me and experience it, because I've never experienced it before, so I'm super excited to do so. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If I missed any manga you guys are excited about, please put it down in the comments. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace, take care, love y'all.